Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another World of Tanks replay, and today we have Ochman. I'm going to call him Ochman. He is in the Carnarvon, also known as the Caravan, to a lot of non-English speakers because they don't know how to say Carnarvon, which is fair enough. It's a very weird word. But yes, he is in the Carnarvon, the Tier 8 British heavy tank. He is on Ghost Town, and he is facing some Tier 7s and Tier 6s in his Tier 8. He has some very nice matchmaking going on here. And, yeah, obviously he's going to go to the heavy part of this map, sorry. Also, I apologise for the lack of engine noises. The bug is still strong, still going. But yes, the gun on this is quite interesting actually. It's got 220 pen, which for a Tier 8 heavy is pretty decent, and 280 HP. 280. The outfit damage is 280, is what I'm trying to say, and really struggling. Interestingly enough, he's got a lot of AP rounds here, which he is firing currently at the front of this Patriot. I would have gone below the gun, just for this little. There's a little bump here that you can pen, which he is showing, rather than going for the cheeks. If you are going to go for the cheeks, I believe the lower part around here is slightly weak compared to the rest. The Patriot actually puts a shell into him, and I'm not surprised he switched targets to the Tiger. Very unlucky to bounce on the cupola of the Tiger there. Patriot is just looking at him. To be honest, I'd be loading gold at this point, facing this Patriot. 252 pen on the APCR. You should be going through the top bit of his turret that he was firing at there quite comfortably with that 252. He's asking the T29, sorry, to fall back. I wonder if he's got any missions. Heavy tank 1 for the T28. Destroy true enemies, 2k damage. And he's improving his result in the Excalibur. Okay. I was just wondering why he was asking the T29 to fall back there. Because now it has meant that he is getting actively pushed quite aggressively by the Patriot and the Tiger. Bounces on the cupola there. The T29 had the foresight to come back, luckily. Bounces on the cupola again. Little bit unfortunate. Decides to take a shot from the Patriot so that he can put one in to the Patriot's hull, which is obviously a very good idea. And you can see here the rate of fire on the Carnarvon is very, very nice. For the one time that the Patriot fired, he was able to put 2 into him. The Tiger is firing HE, which is frankly sublime. What else do you expect from a Tiger? He's up to 1400 damage. He's got the 2 kills that he requires. He now needs 600 more damage to do his mission. And he is coming towards the flank over here that the T-3485M has pushed through and is seemingly sitting there. Reveals his position by firing at Ochman, and the T-29 finishes him off. I wouldn't poke out sideways to an S1, and I wouldn't shoot at him frontally. You have a 94mm gun, you will not be able to overmatch him. You will have to aim for the weak spot, which is a cupola in a similar position to the Tier 9 and 10 STRVs, as well as the... Actually, no, the UDES is pretty weak all over, to be fair. S1's a little bit better, I believe, if I remember that correctly. Now, the game is going into an interesting phase here. Ochman is the only tank in the town on his team. He has now found a VK It's only a tier 6 though, and he is firing standard AP, so he shouldn't be too much of an issue, and shouldn't really pen Ockman here, especially given he is angled slightly. Ockman needs to be careful that the Chromo who's firing APCR is able to hit him, and he is up exactly over here. I imagine he will be by the rock at the back, if I was to guess, based on his last position being spotted by the base. Yes, the T-29 on Ockman's team has died. Ow! Who was going back towards K8. I just whacked my wrist on my desk. Motherfucker, dude. So there are only... excuse me, sorry. That really fucking hurt. There are there are 2 tanks left on Ockman's team. One of them there's only Ockman left. I couldn't get the words out quick enough. He is now in a 1 versus 5 situation. He is going for the Kolobanovs. You could hear Intuition pinging there. I believe he was going to switch to APCR so that he had some nicer shell velocity with the APCR, because it's only 800 on the AP. Yes, it is 878, and it's 1098 on the APCR. He's actually switched to HE. I'm wondering if he thinks that AMX is around. No, he was paying attention that the guard was on 10 HP. That was very, very smart play to go to the HE there, to make sure that he finished the guard off. He now goes to APCR, and he's got the AMX 1375 behind him. He fires there, I think just making sure that the AMX pisses off. The M44 is fired. I'd start angling a little bit more if I was you. He's now turning frontally towards the AMX. The AMX is just sitting there for some reason, and Ockman gets penned again. He's only on 152 HP, going against 2 arties now. He was able to clear the last 3 tanks on the enemy team quite comfortably, you would say. Maybe he lost a bit too much HP. Got a little bit unlucky that the guard was able to ping him for 354, especially given he was reversing and not really aimed all too well. But yeah, Ockman is on 6 kills, 2 more for the Radley Walters, and 2 more for the Kolobanovs. And he's at 3.8k damage. There is 675 left with these 2 arties. And this could be a very, very tasty finish. Now, most likely, from how they were firing, the M44 is up in A4. I'm not 100% sure where the GW is. I would imagine he's driving in the open across the cap circle, and Ockman will have the reload to finish him off with the second shell. That's 7 kills, almost 4.2k. He can get to just shy of 4.5k by killing the M44. But you would worry that the M44 doing damage to him with the HE could potentially kill him. He's on 152 HP. The M44 hit him for 205 earlier, as you can see in the hit log at the top there. It's risky. It is very risky. 315 HP is the M44. The HE does 370 on average. Oh my god. Ockman isn't even spotted and almost got blind hit. He was driving a bit too close to the GW Panther Corps, because obviously that would be a safe place to hide. And yeah, the enemy M44, what's his name? Storm73, almost got the blind fire there. Ockman's looking around, seeing if anything's being destroyed or trees being knocked over that he can see. He's got 40 seconds left to cap. If the M44 comes from this way, he could be a little bit fucked. As you can see, he's not too sure where the M44 is going to come from. I would be inclined to believe that it would be this right side that he would come from, because I'm pretty sure he was up there. He's actually coming from straight ahead. The M44 not only spotted Ochman and shot him, but he hit him for 151 out of the 152 HP that Ochman had. Ochman is now on 1 HP and can one-shot the RT with his HE. 4.5k damage. And my oh my. 1 HP is all you need, boys. 1 HP is all you need. Oi, 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 oi. That is luck to the nth degree, really. That's incredible. Yeah, not often do you see the 1 HP at the end of a game to help you win it. Ochman, I think, has got very lucky there, but he did play well throughout. There were a few times he got unlucky with shots. There's a few places where you'd think he could probably get a little bit more damage, if we're being honest. If he had loaded the gold against the Patriot, he could have farmed that so much quicker and smoother than he did. That is pretty much my only criticism. That's the word. But yeah, I would say that is very well played, and 1 HP is definitely all you need. So yeah, well played, Ochman, and thank you all ever so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.